Hello, everyone. How are you? It's been a few weeks since I've posted anything, and I just wanted to touch base and kind of see where everyone was at and kind of get an idea of what to do next. So I'm going to be very transparent with you, and this is a live video, and later on I'll probably convert it into a normal video. But I want to be very transparent here in the very beginning of this. The last couple videos that I made, I mean, just seriously bombed. And the channel's been doing so well up until that point. And what really changed is the direction that I took. That's the only thing I can think of. So, what this channel has always been about, it's been a very similar format to what I like about channels like the Y Files with, I think it's AJ who does that. That's his name. But I've been watching the Y Files for many, many years, and I really, really enjoy it. And I wanted to do my own version of something like that, right? Not quite the way he does it, my own spin, what you see here. So what does that look like? That's always looked like me telling you about a specific legend, or actually telling you the legend. Many times it's with a story that is often fabricated, and then at the second part of the video is me explaining to you what's the science and facts behind the story. And I like that angle, and sometimes the stories that we do have a lot of facts where it's very clear that that it's a hoax or something like that. And then other times there are some of these stories, these urban legends and conspiracy theories that it's not so clear cut, and it looks very much like maybe the conspiracy theory is true, or at least quite a bit. There's quite a bit of truth to it, and so I've enjoyed that. Then I don't know. I started thinking about doing my own stories, and that's the part that I enjoy so much, is coming up with the stories in the beginning of the video. And then when I looked at the analytics of the way that I was doing things before, people basically stopped watching when I would get into the facts. They would only stay for my story in the very beginning. So it was leading me to believe that people really, really liked the stories that I was coming up with. So I decided the last couple of videos to do just stories that I have in my head, but it is centered around a specific type of urban legend, or old conspiracy or lore or something like that. And so I was excited to do that, and man, they bombed. I even did a two-parter, I think, on the last one, and I mean, it bombed bad. I got like 22 views, I think, out there right now. And just a few videos prior to that, I got over 1,000. And so that's a lot. So it leads me to believe that possibly, it might be a good idea to take another direction of the channel. Now, I just want to say this. So I had to think about it, and I stopped doing work here on this channel for the last few weeks. One was because I've got other commitments with a business that I run, and I've got other channels that I do too. But I really, really, really do like this channel. I really do like the topics that I get to cover on here and talk about. But if the channel is going to continue doing what it's doing, then it's very difficult for me to justify spending as much time and effort as I've spent in the past on this particular channel. But I don't want to give it up. I just, not yet. I still think that there's a possibility for this. One of the reasons is that, unfortunately, and I say unfortunately because I'm a consumer of the Y Files, like, he's not posting like he used to. And there's good reason. I mean, I think this burnout and some other things that might be going on there. I mean, he's produced so much great content through the years. So, possibly we could fill a gap there. I don't know. I'm not trying to take his audience or anything like that. I mean, my little channel, there's no way. But people who aren't getting as much as they would want of that particular type of entertainment, maybe we could fill that gap a little bit. So, that's a possibility. And again, I enjoy talking about these topics and all of that, but there are other things that I'm involved in as well. So what I would like to do, and we'll see. I mean, we'll see if anybody even comments on this live stream. But what's in my head right now is to do what I'm doing now. First of all, to not do so much production, because that's what takes so much time. It's just me, right? I'm the one doing all the edits. I'm the one doing all of that. I'm doing all the writing. I'm doing obviously the filming, and everything that involves that's involved with this channel, thumbnails, all that stuff. And I've tried to get help. I've tried to get I've paid for services to help, and I don't know that it helped. But I do want to continue telling stories, and I do want to continue this channel. And I want to be committed at least for a while longer, just to see where it might go. And maybe I'll just do it just for me. It's just as simple as that, just because I enjoy doing it, and I'll throw it out there. But what I think I want to do from now on is to bring the production value down just slightly. What I mean by value is all the cuts and, like what I just said, taking those things out like I normally do, and try to keep it more polished and everything, and maybe a little bit more raw like this, and just having a discussion about these topics. I think that would be interesting, instead of just this pre-produced canned video that I do. I won't obviously be able to talk about or to come up with a story right there off the top of my head. Those take time for me to write, but I could certainly talk about the topic itself, right? Like there's one that's just coming up right now, that I saw, about an alliance with gray aliens and the U.S. government. Like, I really want to talk about that. And I can do that here in this format, and I think that would be pretty cool. So I'm going to give that a shot, and you tell me if that's something you're interested in, that kind of thing. Where we take a topic and we go live like this, and then, I'll convert it later on to a regular video, throw a nice thumbnail on there, and just see where it goes. If other people want to watch it. But I think that would be pretty interesting. And that's the only way I could see this channel continuing for now. Unless we start to see some major growth, and to see, maybe if there's an appetite for my original stories later on. I don't know. And then, maybe we can do both. Maybe we can do this and then, the original stories as well. We'll see. So anyway, just wanted to put this out there, see what everyone's thoughts are on it. I don't expect a whole lot of comments. We'll see. But if you are interested, let me know. Put a comment down below, and let's see where this goes. Let's see what happens. All right? Well, it's been nice talking to you again. And again, it's been a while since I've done anything on this channel, so looking forward to kind of getting back and seeing what happens next. All right? We'll see y'all. Bye.